Before we even begin, I want to explain to you the difference between LLM SaaS, software as a service, and language learning model desktops. And I'm going to explain how you don't really get enough of what you don't really need. I think John Lennon is attributed to saying that. And there's a reason I'm having you download anything LLM. It's also a very cool tool, but it's because I want you to understand the distinction between all the hype that's out there, where thousands of YouTubers and TikTokers are all trying to keep up with all the tools and they make money telling you to use them all. And there's hundreds of thousands of them. And they all use the same wrapper. Okay? That's the main thing I want you to know. We're going to talk about what wrapper means. Okay? Doesn't mean there's not good tools out there, but they all use the major large language models. Okay, there's like 5 big ones out there. All right? And they mostly do the same thing. So by downloading it and going through this process, you'll be able to understand whether you need to pick up a bunch of tools. You know, one of the marketing campaigns out there is disappear for 90 days and come back an expert, and they're going to teach you to learn like 3,000 different tools that you don't really need. Because what you really need is memory and the ability for a single model to be strong enough to remember everything across your conversations, and even the advanced models don't have that. So that's what I want you to be aware of. It's like, don't get overwhelmed. Put your filters on high for all this stuff, because there will be another never-ending deluge of people selling the same tools, and it's crazy. Yeah, generative AI is a parasitic cancer. That's kind of close to the truth, because you have to know how it works in order to make use of it. That's my main point for you here. So just remember that all the tools that are out there are pretty much selling the same thing. So for example, let's go all the way to the NVIDIA. NVIDIA is a good stock to look at. See this massive spike starting 2018, and then when OpenAI hit right here, you just see this skyrocketing. NVIDIA is good to look at because they produce a lot of the chips and the hardware and the stacks that help companies like OpenAI and all the big language learning models, and it helps them build their technology, right? But it's been a very, very long hype cycle in many ways. But if you go to the last like 6 months, you can see, when DeepSeek and China started competing, they're starting to go down again. Okay, and 1 month has been very bad for them overall. Okay, last 5 days it just continues to go down. Okay, so my point in showing you all this is that even though there's a hype cycle, there's many valleys in these hype cycles because everybody starts competing for the same thing. So what you see here in this decline is really all of the tool wars, where all the investors and all the capital investors are coming in. And all these guys are drawing from the same APIs from all these tools, the same API that you're going to be learning here when you download this, if you haven't already. Okay, so keep your filters on high and learn the root systems behind all this. And I'm not going to do advanced training on this, but it's really good to know this stuff. Thanks, guys.